Welcome to the Anchor Down Podcast. This is Season 3, Episode 6. I will be filling in for your host. I am Benny Galley.
And your co-host, Dylan Vessel.
Perfect. So, Ian's on vacation for the week, so I'm stepping into the host spot here, and Dylan's going to be my co-host tonight. So, we'll jump right into Hibbing football last night. We played Esco. It was a better game than games in the past, I thought. It still wasn't a win we'd like, but we got some points on the board, so if you want to go over that, let's jump right in.
Yeah, right away, they scored, we came back and scored. You take away a punt return and an interception that they took deep, it's a completely different game, and the score just doesn't show that.
Right, yeah, and we got that touchdown taken away that we hit the pylon on, and they didn't see it as in, so, that was that. So we're on to next year. We got losing a couple of graduates, so there'll be some shoes to fill, but I think we have the kids. I think we'll have the spots to fill, and if we can get a few more out there, that's great.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of juniors that are going to be seniors, and even a lot of sophomores.
Yeah, we have a big junior
step
group.
up.
Yeah, and even the sophomores this year that stepped up,
Yeah.
that was huge.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, and I think coaches will stay the same, I hope.
Yeah.
We've got a good group there, I think.
Yeah, for sure. And Matt Anderson, he's doing a really good job up there, and he's building the program.
I definitely think he's turned it around a
For
lot.
sure.
So yeah, cross country sections are this Thursday. Girls at 1, boys at 1:45. So that's at the Hibbing Municipal Golf Course, Section 7. I'm not sure what A they are, but
I don't know, 2 or 3, I think.
yeah. So I know the girls are ranked first, so
Yeah.
I think they have a great chance of going back to state, and the boys maybe have the 4 rank. So, but I still think they've got a good chance too, because they take both.
Yeah, sounds like they're 4, but it's the top 4 is
Right.
It's always changing.
Right, and I think they take 2 teams, so they got second last meet, so I think they can, and everyone was there in their section, so I think they can get another second.
Yeah, I think it just depends on how everyone runs that day.
Right. Weather, you never know.
Sure.
So
Yep.
yeah. Volleyball also has some playoffs. They play today, actually, Tuesday, against Greenway, so that is in Greenway, so if you get a chance or if you're free tonight, go over and watch that.
Yeah, short drive over there,
Yeah.
go support them. And
They've been struggling this season, but playoffs, a brand new season, everyone's 0-0, so
yeah, everything changes. It's
playoff
just
sports are completely different. Score-wise, the score doesn't run up like they do in normal season. It's like everyone's fighting for their life, so.
Yeah.
You want to talk about swimming?
Yeah, sounds like they got a big meet Saturday in Hibbing, the Lake Superior Conference meet. That's I think diving starts at 9 a.m. and I think swimming's after that. Sounds like they're having a good season this year. I think they're winning a lot of meets.
Yeah,
diving
that's
and
what I've
swimming.
heard too.
Sounds like they should send a few for both diving and swimming. And
yeah, because last year they only sent 1 for diving, so if we get a few more numbers there, that'd be perfect.
yeah, they're on the up right now. So
yeah, and that really does it with fall sports. We're kind of coming to an end with them, so a couple weeks here for playoffs, and then we're right into the winter swing. I know girls hockey started Monday, so they've got a game already on the 28th, so that is a home game, and the schedule didn't say who they played, so I don't know if it hasn't been updated or it's still be determined, but yeah, they start up. We have boys hockey, a new coach. We start on the 11th, and our first game will be the 23rd versus Matamidi. That is an away game, but we do have a lot of home games, so you can get to those.
Yeah.
And then we're also got into the Hockey Day Minnesota game. That's January 25th as well, so we will be playing Eden Prairie at Shakopee Valley Fair. So
yeah, that'll be a cool thing.
Yeah, that'll
cool
be
deal
fun.
there. Yeah.
That's televised, and if you want to come, I know tickets are on sale, so get them before the winter season comes, and you'll save a little bit of money at least. I'm not sure how they price.
Yeah, I don't know. Last time I've been, I think I was young.
The last time I was one, it was in Rapids, and it was freezing cold.
Yeah. Oh, I think I was there.
Yeah, I think that was the last one they ever had on a lake, too.
Oh, they don't have them on lakes no more?
No, I don't think. I'm almost positive, but yeah. You want to talk about our basketball team?
Basketball, yep. So they got a new head coach. Kyle Georgi.
Yeah, I think
you
that's
know?
how you say that. Don't
Yeah.
quote us, but
Yeah. So hopefully he can. I know last year they kind of struggled a little bit.
yeah, I think boys and girls kind of struggled, but
Yeah,
you know,
but hopefully he can turn it around a little bit, get him on the right trajectory. Anyways, I think they lost to Hermantown last year in the section quarters. So
yeah.
I mean,
What do you do?
What do you do?
I'm not really sure how that section is like for strength wise.
I don't know anything about it really.
Yeah,
mean-
but they start on the 18th, so that'll be. I mean, it's not November yet, but I mean October flew by, so they'll be starting anytime. So we have basketballs on Tuesday nights you can go watch, because I know a lot of people do go to the games, no matter like the strength of the team. I
Yeah.
know basketball usually gets a good amount of people.
Yeah, I've heard they're fun to go to those games, but
Yeah, when they're close. I mean, I'm not the biggest basketball guy,
Yeah.
but a close basketball game is fun to watch.
yeah, I don't
When it's
mind
back
when
and
it's
forth.
yeah, like down back,
Right.
down back.
And the refs aren't calling everything, so
Yeah.
yeah, we'll come back to that with the links about the refs. So. Let's see, girls basketball. They lost to Cloquet in the quarterfinals last year, I should say, not last week. Their first game is November 11th. That is an away game, I believe. So, you know, a lot of teams starting off away besides girls hockey. So I'm not sure what they have for home games, but we'll see.
Yeah, have you ever been to one of them games?
Yeah, I
Basketball?
mean, they're not terrible, but
No, yeah.
I mean, I enjoy watching boys basketball better, but
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see
Yeah.
how they do this year for sure.
I know girls hockey has a couple pretty solid seniors. I know they graduated a
Yeah.
couple last year that were big for them, but
Yeah, they got some seniors. I think they got
Yeah.
some young guys too.
yeah,
that'll-
they struggled a little last year, but I mean,
Yeah,
this year's a new year. I mean, I'm pretty sure Pete's still coaching them.
I think he does.
Yeah, so he does a good job there. He's been around forever.
Yeah, I
So-
think he's respected in the
Yeah,
hockey world. So
and I think he's the mayor too. So
yeah,
there's
right.
Wrestling, that was they struggled team wise, but they still did send two individuals on. Ian, who was here, he went to state last year, and so did Cooper. He graduated last year, so congratulations to you guys last year. That's huge, getting to state, but I don't think any of them placed, which is, I mean, you made it to state, that's still great. So
Right. Yeah.
Ian, you can go back in revenge and place this year. I'm holding you to that standard, so you're gonna place. And then they start on the 16th, so that's a little later in the season.
You know if that's home or not?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's just when practice starts.
Oh, sure.
And then, yeah, I don't know. They were talking yesterday. They had a couple of away meets right off the bat. So
Yeah.
good luck to you
I
guys.
mean, sounds like they should have a solid team actually this year.
Yeah, I think so too. They have a couple seniors that are coming back, and then again a big junior group that they
Yeah.
have. So
Yeah, and even Elijah Palmer moved from
Yeah.
Northfield. He'll have his first season this year.
yeah,
so
and he's only in 10th grade, and
Yep.
he's a beast. So
he's a beast. Yeah.
yeah, it's our junior I'm a junior, you're a sophomore,
Yeah.
but I feel like our age group is just like booming in numbers right
Oh
now.
yes, the junior
with-
class is just huge.
With like playing sports, yeah.
All sports, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. They seem to be very prominent in all.
Right,
all
and I think they
sports.
succeed in a lot too. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
for
we have a
sure.
good group.
I think the skiing captain's practice. It starts November 4th.
Yeah. So they sent, I think, 3 or 4 individuals to state last year. That's always like a sport that no one can really get to watch, because
Right.
they're always like skiing like during the day in school, and it's at Giants Ridge, so
Giants
it's like
Ridge. I think they
you
always.
can't really get there besides their playoffs. 'Cause I know they were telling people last year to get to the playoffs because we were actually able to go because it was on a weekend. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it sounds like they're trying to get more weekend meets to try to get the people to come
Right,
more and
yeah.
stuff. You
Yeah,
know?
that would make more sense. I
Right.
mean, I'm sure the kids love it. They get out of school and go ski.
Oh,
but
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, nothing better. I mean,
Yeah, Giants Ridge is a beautiful place. I mean,
Yeah.
what a location to have your home meets at.
Yeah, it's a cool place there for sure.
Yeah, and then they get to host their playoffs there, so it's like, well, you get to ski there all year, win-win.
You're ready to,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're kind of used to what they're going to set up the
For
course
sure.
as.
Boys swimming, you want to talk
Yeah,
about boys swimming?
boys swimming, they had a lot of swimming participants in state. I know they only sent one diver to state last year, but you know, I feel like, again, another 11th grader, Wiley Stenson, is a really good diver, so we'll see what he can do to get back to state, because I think he fell like 2 spots short last year.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, and then I know the girls also sent a couple to state last year, but one of them was injured and another was sick, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, just tough luck there. Other than that, I mean,
Yeah.
that kind of sums it up for high school sports. I mean, not
Yeah,
really,
for
not
sure.
much going on right now.
No, I mean, after talking about it, I mean, Hibbing sports, it's on the up and up for sure.
Yeah,
I think.
I agree. In the winter and fall, I mean,
Yeah.
this cross country team has been good for 3 years, so
Yeah, I
3
think-
or 4.
I think the girls' teams, to go back, it'll be their 3P.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that's really, I mean, we're kind of in the middle of fall to winter. I mean, there's a couple fall left, and then winters aren't quite starting yet. A few are, but there's about like a 2-week gap. So it's pretty slim on sports, but I mean, what do you do?
Yeah, right. I mean, it's lots of captains practices
Yep.
going on. Probably
Yeah, I
for
know
sports, but-
boys captain's practice for hockey has been going on for almost over a month.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
we've had a lot of ice time, which we were very grateful to get in Chisholm. So
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, get out and skate.
Right.
Get ahead of those programs
right,
that
and
aren't.
just the team bonding. I mean, you can
Oh, for
get
sure.
close to everyone again, and like when trials come along, it's like we've already been a team for a month. Like
Right.
we're ready. So yeah, it definitely plays a part, and even just like being with everyone. I mean, it makes you like miss the season a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, it gets you excited to
Right.
come back to it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a fun season for sure.
Right. So with that, I guess we're on to pro sports. I mean,
Yeah.
a big series for the Lynx, I guess. They lost in OT 67-62.
Yeah.
I heard the Lynx didn't get a penalty, or I meant who'd they play?
New York.
New York did not get a penalty till the third quarter.
Yeah.
So
Well, the Lynx went up big. I think it was like 34-12, something like that. And
okay, yeah,
then I think the refs, they must have got a call from the head guy.
Right.
They make this baby close, and
Yeah.
they did. Cause,
yeah. The script had to come along.
yeah.
They weren't going to let a Minnesota team win by actual winning. You kind of have to give them a break, and then
Yeah.
So yeah, Vikings play Thursday against the Rams on Prime. So they did get their first loss last week, but I mean it was a field goal game, I thought.
Right. And
I
the
mean,
Lions aren't a clown team either. They're
No.
a playoff contender
right?
for sure.
Absolutely agree. So yeah, I mean, you go for that 2-point. I mean, it was I wouldn't say a bad throw by Darnold because I thought it got tipped, but it was kind of low. But then I know you're in rush offense, so you don't have much time,
Yeah,
and then
go.
things start to get rushed, and then yeah. So I don't. The Lions did a great job defending what we could, or what the Vikes could put out there.
Yeah,
so.
the Lions have a good defense, and they're
Yeah.
without Aiden Hutchinson, and
Right,
he's
and
a big
that's-
part of that
right, and
defense.
then I know the Vikes will get Hawkinson back. They're talking about getting him back,
Yeah.
if not this week, next week.
Yeah, I heard that. That should be a huge part.
Right,
you know?
and then one of their other D linemen are coming back too, I believe. I'm not sure his
Yeah.
name, but that's all.
I think I heard that too. You're right.
But yeah, I mean, NFL season's like I think almost halfway already.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
What are we on, week 9 now?
Yeah.
This will be. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like it's gone by really fast.
Right.
you
Yeah.
know?
I mean, teams have had their bye week, so.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think Chiefs the only undefeated team left.
right. Yeah, they're 6-0.
And they don't look too good. I mean,
No,
they don't win games by a lot.
Right, yeah,
Against-
they're always close. I feel like, and they
against
also,
mediocre
I feel like,
opponents and stuff.
right, yeah, they kind of a weaker schedule. And I
Yeah.
feel like the refs also give them a little favor too.
Yeah, I saw a picture as a ref hurt his ankle in a game. And he said the Chiefs are down a huge part of their
Oh
offense
yeah,
next
yeah,
week. And
right, yeah.
yeah.
Or Chiefs versus refs, or
Yeah, no kidding.
refs versus whoever the Chiefs play. Is that what you want to say? It?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really it for NFL. I mean, the Wild play Thursday. They played last night against the Florida Panthers, defending Cup champions, and they gave them the works, 5-1.
They look good. The
Yeah.
Wild do.
So they're 4-0-2. Yesterday was actually the Frozen Frenzy, they call it, which is every team in the league plays. So there's a lot of games, and I saw on the news reporting channel they wanted like 120 goals, but they only got to like 90.
Oh, really?
But I mean, 90 goals in one night, so crazy.
That's insane. Yeah, for sure. 16 games, 90
Yeah.
goals.
I mean, they play Thursday versus Tampa. Tampa's usually a pretty solid opponent, so
Yeah, they've been relevant for the last
Right.
7 years or whatever.
yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
That'll probably be one of their last away game stretches, because I know they were on a
They're
big
on the
one.
road.
Yeah,
Yep.
so they should be coming back home here pretty quick.
Come back home, get some home games in, and
Yep.
yeah, it should be. It's always fun to go to those games.
Right,
you
yeah.
know?
I mean, I usually get to like 1 or 2 a year. I
Yeah,
know when
me
we're
too.
like when we were younger, when we were down there for hockey. I mean, we have some off time or like a Saturday night, and they play, so we'd go. They're
Yeah,
always fun.
Right, it's just fun hanging out with your
Yeah,
pals and
it's a
stuff,
cool
and-
atmosphere there. I mean, you don't really. That's kind of like Vikes games too. Like you don't really
Oh,
like
yeah.
watching on TV. You don't really like get into it until you're like at like US Bank, and then
Yeah.
you're like, wow, this is loud.
Those Vikings games they're nuts, man.
Right,
They're
and then
cool.
when it's like a closed game and like the defense
Yeah.
forces a fumble.
Yeah, oh my.
Seems
third
like they do
down.
that, yeah. Like every like game, like the defense comes up big in the last like 4 minutes of
Yeah.
the game for the Vikes.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, the
That's
defense looks
strong.
good for them.
Yeah, Flores
Huge
has
part.
got them like on like I don't know like what you could even call it, but it's
He's got
good
it
right now.
for sure.
I really think their only weakness is like the pass up the middle.
Yeah,
Because I
mean,
don't know why they can't defend it, but like runs, they're like they don't really let anyone break loose on them like Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
I mean, it
He's
seems
a-
like every week that guy has got an 80-yard plus
Gosh,
run.
just one. Yeah, he'll break
Right.
out. He's like a 270-pound dude. And
Yeah,
he
he's
gets
getting
moving.
older too.
Yeah, he ain't young anymore.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And then yeah, I saw like he like his like the left side of his foot stepped out, so like blew it off
Oh,
when he was
that's-
going
it's gotta
because he
be
was
terrible.
gone.
Yeah.
He was gone and then he stepped out. So yeah, the Timberwolves they lost last week, or last night. Yeah, they started last night, so they'll play Thursday again. We'll see what they can do. I mean, coming off a really strong year last year. I mean, we've still got Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, lost Cat though.
Yeah, that was a big trade,
Big
but I
trade.
don't. Could they afford to pay him? I don't really
He wanted
know.
a lot, and in my opinion, I don't like him personally.
Yeah, he's kind of.
He's a turnover machine.
Oh yeah, I agree. And he's good in like all of your regular season games. Then when you got to play to win, it's like, where is he?
Yeah, right. I mean,
Like he's kind of just like lost there. So yeah,
yeah, I think in that elimination game, he really struggled last year.
I mean, yeah, they're coming off of a hot season, I think. So
Yeah,
hopefully
yeah.
they can keep it going and kind of bounce back here after that loss. Because I mean, no team wants to start their season with a loss.
Yeah, right.
That's tough.
It's tough. But you gotta bounce back and
Right.
find a way to get it
Yeah.
going. But
Anything else happening around the town?
No, but the Bellamy program should be ready by the end of the week.
Sweet, yeah. So the Bellany program will be ready by the end of the week. So, yeah, that's really all we got for today, I think.
Right.
So, yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
For over 25 years, U.S. Bank, located at 211 East Howard Street in Hibbing, Minnesota, has provided office and studio space for Hibbing Public Access Television. We are thankful for their ongoing support. Hibbing Public Access TV may be viewed on these platforms: hpat.org with video on demand, Mediacom Hibbing 802, 805, and 807. On Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV. Download the Hibbing Public Access TV app for your iPhone and Android devices. Find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Vimeo. For more information, scan the QR code and go to hpat.org.